Hello, I'm taking another custom LEGO weapons review from GI Brick. These are Brickarms. You can see I do have a little minifigure in here as well, but we'll get right into it. A lot of people have requested that I do a lot more Brickarm stuff, so that's what I'm doing. Get rid of this big baggie. Really quick in the order, got some freebies. This one I ordered, I think, in March. I just haven't had time to get to it, but got some freebies. Let's get them out. I guess we'll do this one first. I think this is the Tech 9. This is kind of the gun from like Counter-Strike. It's a really popular gun in there. Got it in pink. It was just a freebie, so whatever they throw in there is what they throw in there. But I'm pretty sure I've showed this one before in different colors. I think I have a dark blue one, but I do like the pink gun. You can make like a Valentine, like Cupid could have a Tech 9. But a nice freebie. Next one, I think I have one of these, or I've actually showed one of these, but this is the Chris Vector in translucent red, which is super nice. I do like the translucent red guns a lot. You can see it's got a lot of detail. Again, I think I've showed this one as well. Most of these guns I showed, just kind of getting the packs to have more updated, you know. And then this is the Halo, like this would be like the ODST submachine guns. And some of them have the suppressor on them and the sights, but this one, or some don't, but this one does. Some don't have this, so you can see it's like that. But I really do like these guns as well, the SMGs. In the white, hard to show on the camera, but it is cool. It could be like an Arctic gun. But Brickarms, favorite weapons, so they're always good. Let's just throw these here. I'm going to do the minifigure first. Get him open really quick. This is their, let's see, I keep saying, this is the Brickarms World War II bar gunner. And they have a limited amount on these. They're still on GI Brick's website, so link will be down below, of course. Oh, and don't forget to check out my other Brickarms videos. I have a lot more. But this is Brickarms. They used to make minifigures, or like they used to make them more frequently. Now not as much, mostly focused on weapons, I feel like. But you can see. He's got the M1 pot helmet on. This is a Brickarms helmet. Basic Lego generic face. But the body torso is detailing is really nice. You can see he's got the tan outfit on. He's got pouches, straps going across. He's got 2 grenades right there, which is really nice. And you can actually see that they're showing up really clearly. Belts. There's some pockets underneath his vest. No printing on the legs. None on the arms. On the back, he's got a backpack, another grenade. He's got a canteen back there, and then the straps from the front come to the back. So a nice little World War II minifigure to have. He's got gloves on as well. And then again, he is the bar gunner, so he does come with one of Brickarms' BAR or bar, however you want to call it. I really like these guns too. You can see he's got the big magazine in it, foregrip. You can see the stock. A little harder for these minifigures to hold these because they have to hold them like this, unless you turn it like this and then turn his head. So if you're making a scene, you can have him like this, and he looks like he's shooting the gun, more realistic. And then he also comes with the 1911 handgun, which I've showed before as well. But I really do like the 1911s as well. They're super cool guns, and they look one-to-one with the real-life ones, real steel ones. So a little minifigure to have. Now let's get into the packs. A lot of World War II ones. So this one is the Brickarms German Weapons Pack. This is the version 1. I do have version 2 as well, which I'll show. But this is the version 1 of it. Don't have this one, but I do have a lot of the weapons. Just the back of it says where they're designed from, website as well. Get them all out. I think I do have most of these. So the helmet, so the helmet is the Stahlhelm, which is the German helmets. This is molded really nice, and I have a few of these now. Put on my pinky. There we go. Throw that there. We got the M. I forgot what it's called. I think it's on here as well. Maybe, maybe not. Yep, so the MG34 is this one. They do have different ones, but this one has the dual drum mag on top of the weapon. Set this aside because it has some of the weapons on that one. There you go. I think I've showed a few of these. This one has a lot of detail. It's a big gun. So it could be belt fed, magazine fed. But it's a super nice gun. A lot of detailing to it. Ported on the fore grip down to the barrel. See, it's got sights on it. Little details that they do is just amazing. One of their stick grenades. I think just one comes in this pack. The STG. I think it has a variant name because it has the light and scope on top of it. But this is one of them. They do have newer versions of this that have a little more detail. But some of these I actually used to cut the sights off and it'd just be the gun, which was nice too because I don't think they sold them at the time. It's got that long magazine, skinny barrel down at the front. Really nice gun. We got, I think this is the Car 98 with the scope. I think they have both. This two of them, so Car 98 and scoped Car 98. These are both very famous German rifles. I think it's the Car. I don't want to get that wrong. Oh, this pack doesn't say. I'm pretty sure these are the Cars. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I think this is the SVT. I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember this one. I do like that they put like the wooden guns in the brown color, and then like the steel guns are in the black or steel or whatever color. But I do like that the brown or the wood stocks of them are in the brown. They do have overmolded weapons too. I think I put the so this is the MG. This is the MG34. I put the barrel, the piece wrong. So they actually are different. See if I can get this piece on. And then put this one on. So this is the MG34 with the dual mags. And it actually is different because it has the rounded foreguard on it. And this one is another variant of it, and this one is the squared one with just the magazine on the side. So you can see this is more like the modern one or updated one. This was the old World War II one, or mostly famous for you see in movies. So you can see how they're rounded, and this one's squared on the front. This one has the dual mag. This one does not. You can see the backs are a little bit different as well, thicker stock on this one as compared to this one. Those are those two. Bipod thrown in there. We got Mauser, I think. Oh no, this is the Luger, sorry. We got the Luger. Luger PO8, I think is what it is. Very unique guns. Real steel, looks exactly like it, really nice. I think I've showed those before. Combat knife, pretty simple. I think there's a lot of those going to be in this one. This is the Mauser, the broom handle gun, famously known for Han Solo's blaster as well, is copied off this one. MP44, very famous. Have a lot of these. Version 2 ones are way nicer. Version 3 ones are nicer. More detail in them. The rocket launcher, I can't remember the name of them. I think it's on this one. Maybe not. Oh, and the one thing is the MG42. This one has this is the Panzerfaust. That's what it is. The Panzerfaust. And then those are cars. I was right about that. Ah, the Gewehr. It's the Gewehr. The G34 is what this is. That's what this is. And then I think this one is the FG40 something. Hold on. Gotta put the magazine in the side of it. There we go. And then this is, yep, the FG42, which had the side magazine in it and the sight on top. These guns are really cool. These are newer-ish guns that they've had. You can take out the box magazine off of it. Now onto the German Weapons Pack version 2. Again, I showed most of the weapons. This one has an updated card on it, and it shows all the weapons. So any ones that I just showed, I don't have to show again. Actually, I don't have to show this whole pack. This one just has a different color Panzerfaust. Comes with the same guns, bipod, the two guns. It just has a new helmet in it, which I don't know how to pronounce. The Fallschirmjäger helm. Don't know. I know I just butchered that. And then the Stahlhelm's in it as well. So I guess I'll just show those really quick. So the two helmets. Nice helmets. This one's a little thinner and different. The three brown guns, which are the Car and the G43. So those are those. Just showed those. So pretty much with these two packs, you're getting the same guns. You just get an extra helmet in one of them. And a card that reads off everything. You do get the updated MP44. So you can see how this one is different from this one. So I'll hold them from the barrels really quick. You can see this one, the top one is much thicker, more new. And then to the sides, it's kind of hard to show. But you see they're different. Another Mauser, the Panzerfaust in tan, the MG34 with the dual mags on top. That one, MG42 is this one. Another M24, which is the stick grenades. Another bipod. Here's the updated. It's the SIG44. So this one's the updated one. No sights on top. The Luger PO8. And then the FG42 again. So again, the difference in these two packs, one comes with one helmet, the other one doesn't come with the same helmet. Put those to the side. Next one we're going to do is an older pack as well, the Allies Weapons Pack, which is the not just the American side, but as well as the like French, Canadian, British, that side. Let's get these guns out. Throw this in there. These magazines are pretty sticky, or do not like to go in the vest. There we go. So first one, you get the M1 steel pot helmet for the American side. I almost dropped it, but I just showed on the guy. And then you also get this helmet in there too, which was used by like the British or the Canadian as well, or French. A lot of them use these helmets. Throw those in the pile of weapons. Another bipod. This is in M1, the M1 carbine, which is a little different from the other versions, which have a different stock on them. This one was the full stock, the other ones were foldable or collapsible. These guns were really famous back then, or used a lot. You get a trench gun, pump, the pump shotgun. I really like these ones. You get some, I don't know, I don't remember what these are called, bipods. No, they're not the bipods, I can't remember what these are called. These are meant so you can like hold on to the guns with the minifigures for like a grip. Or they could be a foregrip on the front, but it comes with two of those. The Thompson submachine gun, really, really famous during World War II. I think this is the version 2. You get a little clip of bullets for the rifles that are top-loaded, like the M1 Garand, or Garand, however you want it to be pronounced. This was super famous. This is the gun that when it ran out of the 8 shots, it pinged on top. Or the clip flew out and it pinged. Everyone knows that one. Another 1911. The rocket launcher. Can't remember the name of this one. The BAR in black instead of the gunmetal or steel. The greaser gun, which is kind of like our version of the MP44, you know, fast rate of fire. This gun was really famous too. The Springfield, I want to say, is this one, the sniper in black. I really like this one, the black variant of it. I do have a brown one as well. It's a bolt action rifle. This is the Lewis gun, which had a round drum mag on top that rotated for the bullets to feed into the gun. High rate of fire from this one. I think that's, now it's on all the way. So yeah, you can see it rotates to give it that effect that it rotated when it was shooting. You can see a very thick fore end on it. Thick muzzle, or thick barrel, I mean. Sights on it, nice stock. You can also put a piece here, that Lego pieces that use like the arms, the like stick arms, and you can mount it. This was, I can't remember what the name of this one was, but it was a bolt action rifle, pretty famous back then, can't remember the name of it. The rocket that goes with the rocket launcher. This was not used by Americans. This was, it's not the Type 100, it's different. I think it was used by either the British or the French. I can't remember the name of this one. If you know, let me know. But I do like the steel color. The box mag is detachable. Makes it a little more realistic. And last, I can't remember the name of this one. Oh, this is the Bren. So this is a British gun. Oh, this is the Sten. That's what this one's called. This is the Sten. And this one is the Bren, which you can put a bipod on the front of it or the grip. It was a top. It was magazine loaded on the top, carry handle. This gun was unique, but I do like it in a Brickarms version. I don't have a lot of these. Throw it in the pile. Wow, our pile is getting bigger and bigger. Now last is the Brickarms World War II Weapons Pack version 2, which has 4 different countries in it for weapons. So it has the USA, Britain, Germany, and Russian, so the Soviet Union at the time. And then here are what comes in it. So you get the helmets for each of them. Oh, and Japan's in it too. So it comes with 5. So you can see you get the helmets for each, and then you get 3 weapons for the American side or USA. You get 2 for Britain, 3 for Japan, 3 for Germany, and 3 for Soviet Union. So since I already showed the helmets, I'll grab them. So this one, so these two again were the Britain one, which I have in the tan color right there, or the steel pot helmet, which is in there as well and on the figure. The German helmet, the Stalin. And then this is the TP90, which was the Japanese helmets. You can see it kind of looks flat, but it does have a little bend to it, and it fits the minifigs' heads really nice. And then this is the SSH-40, which was the Russian helmets, which are really similar to the M1 pot helmets, which I got wrong in a previous video. But that's what these are, was the, again, SSH-40 Soviet Union helmets. And now time for the weapons. So this is a Nambu, or I think it's how you say it, Nambu, N-A-M-B-U. This is one of the Japanese guns. Looks similar to the Luger, but it is different. You can see it pulls from the back here. Big trigger guard on it. I don't have one of these actually. I think this is a new gun to me. Kind of looks like the Noisy Cricket from the Men in Black movie. But I do like the silver as well. Here is a Type 91 grenade, and this is another Japanese weapon. Really big grenades. Nice detailing on it. It's pretty small so it's pretty simple. And then they also have the Type 100, which is this one. So the difference between the Type 100 and the Sten was the Type 100 had a full stock, not a wired stock, and then it also had the curved magazine in it compared to the Sten, which had the straight magazine in it. I'm trying to put the magazine in it without hurting the weapon. If I can, okay, I can't get it in right now, but it's a really tight fit. But it does go in there. But here it is. So it is different from the Sten. So here's the Sten. You can see wired stock on it, smaller fore end, not as long. And then I did just show the Sten, which gets the stick magazine for it. Right there. Which now I have it in steel as well. Since we're doing the British ones now, again the Bren. Now I have two of them. Now I can dual wield them. But again, a nice Brickarms gun right here. Next we'll do the USA side. So this is the M1 Carbine V2. This one is different because the stock again is that wire stock that folds. The other one did not. And you get the Garand, which I just showed. Now we'll do Germany, which has the M24 stick grenade, the MP40 version 3, so that's what it is. These are version 3s. And you get the MG34 heavy machine gun. So there that is. Which now I have 3 of them in this video. And last, oh actually I forgot one more weapon on the USA side was another 1911. Version 2. These are V2s in this one. And now lastly, the Russian or Soviet Union side. Firstly is the PPSH version 2, which I really love this gun. Has a lot of history towards it too as well, and in video games. Love it in video games. It's got a removable drum mag on the bottom. They also used to come in stick mags, or it was stick mags in the military. Super nice gun. This is their TT-33 handgun in the silver, which is a nice color. Kind of looks like a 1911, but it is different. And lastly is the Mosin Nagant with a scope on it. This gun is super famous back then and still today. These are good pricing, like for real steel, but this one has the scope on it. It is a bolt action. It is top loaded, so it has like a built-in magazine for it. But super famous weapons, really used even past World War II. But that is it. Those are all the weapons for this video. Got a lot of Brickarms, you can see. Again, be sure to check out my other Brickarms GI Brick videos right up here. Links will be down below. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And as always, thanks for watching.